Okay, today class we're going to continue on with probability. We're going to use these counters to help us represent both fractions, decimals, and percents. So the first color we're going to look at is blue. Before we do that, we need to count our counters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 counters in total. And now we will count our blue ones. 1, 2, 3. Can anyone represent this as a fraction?
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Very good. What if we were to represent that as a decimal?
0.3.
0.3. And lastly, as a percent?
30%.
30%. Very good. So next we're going to move on to green. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 green counters. Can anyone represent this as a fraction?
4 out of 10.
4 over 10. So there's 4 green counters out of the total 10 counters. Very good. How about as a decimal?
0.4.
0.4. And as a percent?
40%.
40%. Very good. The next one, let's have a student volunteer. Who would like to do red as a fraction, decimal, and percent?
1 out of 10.
1 over 10. Very good. As a decimal?
0.1.
0.1. And as a percent?
10%.
10%. And how did you know this?
There was 1 red counter out of 10.
There was 1 red counter out of 10. Very good. And lastly, yellow. What can yellow be represented as a fraction?
2 over 10.
2 over 10. Very good. And as a decimal?
0.2.
0.2. And lastly, as a percent?
20%.
20%. So if we were to total any of these up, either percents, decimals, or fractions, we would reach either 10 out of 10, 1.0, or 100%.